Alrighty. The starting screen was a little bit longer tonight. My Roomba, not Roomba, like the like off-brand Roomba thing, basically got itself trapped under my brother's bed. So it was now that it was finally plugged in, it's like I have to vacuum out all the stuff I've got. Hey, Rain. So I didn't want the very first sound you guys hear from me just to be just a massive, just like vacuum cleaner going off. So yeah. Anyways, welcome back. We are in Trails in the Sky SC, and today we are about to actually head over to Ruan. We're actually still in Grancel at the moment. So we literally ended right before we got our tickets. So pretty sure it's one of these. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, did we already get our tickets? Let's buy the newspaper. Alright. I think we got the tickets. But yeah, so... Oh, here we go. Alright. Welcome. Will you be using our national flights or our international flights? 2 tickets bound for Ruan, please. Understood. Oh, pardon me, you are with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you Estelle and Agate? Yes? I have already received payment from Eldon with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets. You received 2 boarding passes. I'm doing pretty good, Reen. My new chair has arrived. So I basically, because of my health, I have to be able to like recline in order to get my energy back. And so the one I had before was like I've been using for about like 2 years, and it was already kind of like a cheapo one. And so one of our like family friends that is basically like a second mom to me ended up getting me a new chair for graduation. So it's really nice, and it's got a lot more like it's because it's an electric one. It's got ways for me to go and like adjust it so it like fits perfectly for however different ways I want to be like sitting in it at the time. So yeah, it was really nice. I didn't actually think that they were going to go and get it for me, but I very much appreciated it. So that was a whole ordeal and a half getting set up earlier today, but I'll save that for some downtime to chat about. I see, so Onan did. Nice Onan. He's always ahead. Well then, please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check into your flight there. Yeah, so literally, the movers that came in by with the chair, more or less, like for whatever reason, their company policy. Ooh, some of my conspiracies. That's a really good one. I feel like it's one of those things where, because you have more knowledge than me, I feel like I'm making a guess at like there's a very good chance you could be like, oh, actually, or something. But let's see here. If I had to go and what would be something really juicy? You know what? I think I could honestly see, after how things went in with technically the end of Cold Steel 3 as well as like Cold Steel 4, if we at some point in the future get a playable Blue Blanc. Like him, like there's already like stuff talking about him sort of like going his own like little path and leaving organization and whatnot. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these days, if they do another big like, you know, have a whole bunch of returning cast member games. Usually how they do like their third entries in the series, like those in between titles. If we get, you know, Blue Blanc joining the party alongside Olivier for whatever reason. Yeah, like I feel like considering like Rufus technically gets to be playable, like I feel like that opens up the windows for a lot of different things. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, you'll need to check in and present your tickets. Once we check in, we should stick around and wait for the ship. Sure you got everything you need? Let's check in. Very well. Please sign these papers then. Sure. Scratch. Estelle and her companion finished checking in. Thank you. Everything is in order. Please wait in the harbor area in the next airship arrival. Yeah, I could. I still agree with that. Definitely being the likely. I almost wonder whatchamacallit. I'm kind of curious about once I like get into Kuro to go and see like what kind of like relationships are in there, because from what I've seen of the character designs in it, there's some really neat looking characters, and obviously Calvert is it's a whole new country with a completely different set of aesthetics, so. Okay. Alright then, let's find a good bench and wait for the next ship. I think it would be cool. I think it actually would be pretty reasonable to go and get Sarah again in other games, considering she went back to the Bracer Guild after 4, right? Like she's just full on Bracer. Airliner Lind. What a nice day! The tourists gotta be flooding the streets in Ruan if the weather's like this there. Maybe. They got bigger things heating the place up than tourism, though. Other than tourism, what do you mean? The election for the new mayor. Apparently, there are 2 popular candidates to replace old Dalmore. So it's like an actual fight of an election? Neat. And thinking about it, I guess it's about time, huh? They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. Yeah, I remember being completely shocked when I was playing the Crossbow games, and like Estelle and Joshua just kind of were like, hello, we are here now? Like, I think that's one of the things I like about the Bracers in general, just the fact that because of how this is the guild basically is supposed to be without borders, basically, it's not unthinkable for them to show up just about anywhere. Yeah, the whole thing's been a bit of a mess ever since you guys blew that case wide open. I heard about what you guys did from Jean. Yeah, after you left, me and Joshua and Chloe worked on that. Well, we had some help from a reporter too, and the actual arrest was done by Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard. Heh, even better, you're smart enough to see it wasn't just all you. By Chloe, though, you mean the girl in the uniform, right? AKA Princess Claudia. Man, blew my freaking mind when I heard that it was in the castle. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival, or Olivier, I guess, for better or worse. And not just them, Tita too, and Sin. I told Tita and her old fogey about what was up with you. I figured they'd worry too much if they were kept in the dark. Oh, thanks, Agate. Yeah, well, you'd better send them a letter soon, or meet them in person, or whatever. They miss you. Oh, you know who I really want to show up in Kuro? The the receptionist in Zeus, like after, like in the crossbow games and later, she basically seems to be more of like an intelligence person or whatever. Considering, like, I think Sin is involved in Kuro, like vaguely, I think I remember hearing that. I know that he's at least in it. It would be really cool if she's in there. I don't remember her name off the top of my head though. Um, and yeah, I would agree with you. With the Elisa point, with the exception that even all the way up in far as like I think 4, if you didn't have a save file, they just autoed all of your relationships to be with Elisa. I know in Hajime no Kiseki, you get to pick who you like romanced or whatever in the previous games, but in 4, like I played through it originally in Japanese, where I didn't have a completed 3 save file, and it was still like Elisa who got all those like scenes with him as the person you had chosen to date but previously. Yeah, well, you better send him a letter soon or meet him in person or whatever. They miss you. Oh, and Zin went back to Calvert after all. He said to give you his best. I see. I wish I could have said goodbye. As for the princess, pretty sure she went back to the Genius Royal Academy. We've been around for a while, so I think we can find some time to drop in and say hi at least. Yeah, you're right. What? Did I say something funny? Oh no, not really. I was just thinking, you're a lot more thoughtful than you look, Agate. You even offered to let me do some shopping before we left the capital. Thoughtful? I'm not... I mean, I am, but... Forget it. Whatever. I'm gonna go and take a nap in my seat till we arrive. Don't get so absorbed in wandering around that you forget to get off at Ruan. Estelle... I feel like Estelle's a bit... isn't as bad that she might actually accidentally forget to get off her ride. But I could also sort of see it happening. And I don't, like, I know Kurt does have, like, the whole, like Asian, like, mysticism aesthetic to him, with, like, him doing, like, using kanji for his abilities and whatnot, but I don't think he's actually from Calvard. Unless I just am misremembering that. I don't see a world where Kurt would go and, leave Liberl, and, like, just be like, hello, I'm here, for some reason. Especially because I don't think he's, like, a super fan, you know, beloved character. Agate, you really do try too hard sometimes. Anyway, I think I'll take his advice. In time for a bit of looking around before we arrive. Hey, don't get too close to the edge. What happens if you fall, eh? Woo, this is so cool! Hey, look! There's a tree. It's so tiny. Such a pity. Thanks to the clouds, you can't even see the Seville Tower from here. I'm a researcher with the History Museum. You know the towers, right? I'm here to inspect those. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of odd phenomena around the tetracyclical towers. A little late, but better to investigate now than never, right? Oh yeah. So I feel I do have some thoughts of, like, crazy conspiracy theories, getting back to that, in regards to this game. But considering I'm currently playing through it, I don't necessarily feel comfortable going and just, like, spouting spoilers for, you know, 20 hours in the future, right at the moment. So we'll get back to that later, if I remember to go and bring it up when the events happen. When I was young, the only way to get around was a long, hard trip on the roads. We really have it easy these days, and it's all thanks to Her Majesty. Ruan is in the middle of an election right now. The candidates, I believe, are the harbor manager and the owner of a local restaurant. I wonder which will win. Come to think of it, the group of bandits still hasn't been caught. No, they wouldn't attack us, would they? They absolutely would. Oh, really, Grandpa? It's such a worrywart. I don't know what to do with them. Sure, there were bandits, but according to the news, they don't even have a ship anymore. What are they gonna do? Flap their arms real hard and run us down with wishes? Honestly, considering the Kapua family, I would not put it past them. I've finished my duties at the Grantal Cathedral and I'm on my way home to Bose. I must confess though, all the time I've been away, I've been so worried I thought I'd go crazy. The ship isn't even going the right way, but I jumped on without thinking about it. Oh, did Sunday school end safely at least? Oh dear, oh dear. Ahem, to the right, you can see Valeria Lake. Regrettably, it's cloudy at the moment, but you should be able to see the outline of the lake. Yeah, I think we're on the same page when it comes to Elisa. Sometimes, he says, sometimes my foot. You've only just managed to find a job. I hear the casino in Ruan's finally finished its renovations. I left Granville as soon as I heard. Sometimes you just need to kick back and chill out, you know? Wicked dude. Let's go waste all of our money. Huh? Excuse me, are you from the Bracers Guild, miss? Yeah, I am. I thought so. I'm glad we could meet again. Do you remember me? I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. Oh, you were with the captain, right? That's right. I'm Claire. I manage the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. You're welcome. Is the entire crew of the Lind back at work? Yes, everyone is working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone was able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer, but are you traveling for pleasure today, or work? Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up riding airships a lot from now on. Hope you treat me well if I end up on the Lind again. Absolutely. I hope we get to serve you again. Yeah. I do think that what you think you're saying about a lot of the stuff with Elisa being kind of like set aside and a lot of the emphasis being like elsewhere does kind of go and show their lack of confidence, because if they really had been all in on Elisa being like main heroine material, they would have gone and given her more stuff than they did. This guy, no way. I absolutely must make this next deal happen. I should look over the local foodstuffs again. That's a good idea. I should return to my roots and do some plain old investigating. Orvid, the man who is content to go and buy only the worst ingredients and sell them, thinking they'll somehow make him rich. Phew, man, just when I thought we'd get rest in Bose for a bit, I'd stray off to Zeus. If that non-aggression pact with the Emperor happens, our trade in orbits is going to explode after all. The plan is to get Zeus now and secure some product in advance. You have some business on the... Wait a minute, you're the girl from before. Hi, sir. I haven't seen you in a while. I saved you at the bandit hideout, right? Yes, I thought so. You must forgive me. I never had the chance to properly thank you. Is being right-handed seriously like a main heroine character trait, and I just haven't even noticed that? And yeah, honestly, I feel like if they did a side quest in like one of the Cold Steel games where Freddy met Orvid, the two of them would just implode for meeting two like-minded individuals. Allow me to offer my thanks on behalf of the entire crew. You're welcome. I was really just doing my job, though. Still, it is kind of funny, though. Taking a trip on the same airship I once helped to rescue. Repairing the damage those thugs did took some time, but the Lind is as good as new now. I'm sure she's doing her best with you on board. Ah! Looks like she heard us talking. With conditions like today, we should arrive in Ruan in no time. Please enjoy the rest of your journey. Let us know if you need anything. I will. Thanks, sir. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, I for a second there I was like, I thought there was some weird like a extra conspiracy about like like no, you see, if you look at all the main girls, they're all right-handed, but then you have Elisa with her left-handedness. Could she even be ambidextrous? Find out next time in our deep lore analysis. But yeah, she definitely does kind of like fall back a lot of the times now that I think about it. And like even back as early as like the first game, I don't really think of when like there was a crisis going on that she would be like helping Reen take charge or anything like that. Maintain altitude, keep throttle at 60%. Maintain heading until we reach the Rumbine River. Altitude okay, setting throttle to 60%. Maintaining current heading until we cross the Rumbine River. Any stowaways? Here's the guard room. Ain't no place for passengers. What'd you do going to hit your head wandering around? That just turned into babble by the end of that. Incredible. Librel never ceases to amaze me. Back home in Calvert, airships are still very rare. It was kind of a shock when I found out normal citizens use them so casually like this. Yeah, that is actually a really good point. Valeria Lake. Somewhere in that wide open lake, the legendary guardian of Valeria's waters live. Someone hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle. Hi, Lloyd. I haven't seen you in forever. Looking to challenge the Lord King Mugwump Fish of Valeria Lake again? For now, no. I'm off to Ruan. I've heard there's a nice convenient spot right in the city limits. You sure are dedicated. It sounds fun, but I guess I'm just not that into fishing. Oh, really? That's a pity. You've got quite a talent for it, from what I saw at the Kingfisher Inn. I know, let me give you this. Huh? Fishing book. Progress rod. This is, the rod for beginners, and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, the members of the Fisherman Guild, are dedicated to the expanse of the culture of fishing. We're always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. Incidentally, are you bound for Ruan? Yeah, I actually am. Oh well then. You'll have a chance to swing that rod right away then. There are all sorts of fishing spots in Ruan. Yeah, I guess it would be a good chance. As they mentioned it, Ruan as a region is kind of full of waterside areas. As I mentioned, there's a point within the city itself too. You should go there first to practice. For now, so long as you enjoy it, that's enough. Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely give it a shot. I pray that you'll join our ring someday. Well then, safe journey to you. Yeah, I don't have any intention to do the fishing minigame in this playthrough. Yeah, oh boy. Yeah. Whatchamacname it? Who is the quote unquote this dude that you're referring to here? Are you talking about like which character are you talking about? I'm trying to remember who, unless you're talking about just Marcus in general. Cause like I feel like Marcus kind of had that back in the beginning, had that whole like white knight sort of like this lady can't do anything, she's a girl, what, no, I have to be in charge kind of vibe a lot of dudes have at that age. Unless you're referring to somebody else. So next up is Ruan. Speaking of Ruan, that whole thing with male downmower being arrested was a real shock. Okay. I think I missed the script of who you're talking about then. Hold on a second. Let me look at this. Okay. Seems like the whole town's still in an uproar over something, but that's not too surprising. My second time running the passenger liner. The first time we rode one, we got attacked by bandits! Please let nothing like that happen this time, almighty ideas. So yeah, if that's the case, then I don't think I've heard your about this like argument you had with somebody. Hmm? He's actually asleep. He's already completely passed out. He is determined to sleep. Thank you for flying with us today. We'll be arriving in Ruan shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence when landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Oops, I'd better get to my seat. I miss this theme. I love Ruan so much. I feel like the difference between Emma and Machias doing that is that, like, Emma basically was doing it for the sake of, like, sort of, everyone, like, improving, like, the actual, like, good reason to go into form a study group. Didn't Machias just kind of do it because he was, like, trying to make sure he was like, I'm gonna beat you this time, Emma, kind of vibe? It's been a while since I did that particular chapter in Cold Steel 1. Oh hey, welcome back. Boy, but I am glad to see you are all here. Karna's been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You guys have your work cut out for you. Geared up and ready to go, I hope? Sending us out already? We were expecting a little board work, but anything urgent come up lately? Well, no. We're snowed under with the work in general, but none of it's particularly urgent. I mean, the election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway. The town's so busy boiling over from the election that the tourists have stayed away for a bit. Well, the election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard. Mr. Norman, who was the proponent of the tourism industry, and Mr. Portos, who wants to try and revive the harbors and shipping business. Remember, this is a big deal. The mayor of the Ruan is also the governor of the entire region. People in Minoria and everywhere else are voting too. It's been a real media circus. This election is basically going to decide the future of Ruan. It's exciting. I get it now. This is big. Well, given that I'm underage and not a citizen of Ruan, I guess I can't vote. Gotta admit though, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sort of curious to see where it all goes. Oh, then read the coverage from the Liberal News. Their investigative articles are excellent. Investigation. Wait, that reminds me. There's actually a job I'd like you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into. Oh, what's up? Oh well, how do I put this? It's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have. I mean, I feel like I feel like going and dismissing Emma's like attempts to save Reen as like, yeah, dude, who asked? Like who? Is literally just kind of, I feel like that's at that point you're kind of missing the point of like the scene and probably the character to a certain extent. I mean, like, yikes. Honestly, it's more of comes from a matter of her not valuing herself the same way that other people value her. That has nothing to do with shy or not shy. It's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have. The heck? It ain't like you to beat around the bush, Gene. Since when do you hesitate to pile the work on? Come on, spit it out. Thanks for the honesty, I think. Well, alright, here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. See, I knew you were going to look at me like that. This is why I didn't want to bring it up. No, sorry, it's just a bit of a surprise is all. So, what exactly do you mean by ghost sightings? Okay, so, it began about 2 weeks ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. And not just in the city of Ruan, mind you. Reports have come in from all across the province. I saw a white shadow at night. Wait, you mean... so that's why you said a ghost. And it probably isn't a prank or a trick of the eye, if people are seeing this thing all over. Exactly. I'd have dismissed one sighting, but with all the reports we've gotten, while you're traveling around working on other jobs, do you think you could follow up on a few reports? Well, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take on such a job with so much else going on. Yeah, that's it. Estelle, are you? No. No. Not at all. You think Estelle, the coup breaker, hero of Liberal, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how, no. Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts. A little. More than a little from the looks of it. Well, don't worry. Nobody's been hurt or anything, and it isn't urgent. We'll just pretend this conversation didn't. No, we'll take it. Don't forget, a big part of our mission is investigating the society. We're to keep our eyes out for even the slightest hint of activity from them. That's the plan, remember? Oh. Everyone has things they have trouble handling. Everyone. So don't be afraid to admit you're scared of something. But admit it. And do something about it instead of just running away from it. Ouch. A little harsh, don't you think, Agate? No, Agate's totally right. I'm afraid of ghosts, but no ghost could match the terror I felt the day Joshua disappeared. Estelle! Now you get it. Jean, we'll investigate these sightings and get to the bottom of them, I promise. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I've got 3 sightings in particular that I think bear looking into. The first one is a report from the guard at Airlet. Apparently he saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him. Okay, not scared. The second one I know of as a sighting by a member of the Ravens. Figure that one should be easy since Agate is with you. If he doesn't talk, I'll remind him who the real boss is. I'll cut it out with the macho stuff. They seemed kinda different during the tournament in Grantsel, you know? Yeah, I kinda doubt it. Well, at least try to be subtle about it, I guess? That's reports from one of the children of Mercia Orphanage. Wait, one of the orphanage kids? Yes, Matron Teresa contacted us on her behalf. Oh right, guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction of the orphanage finished not too long ago. According to Matron Teresa, it's more or less exactly as it was. Is it? That's a relief. I want to say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids anyways. I'll ask about the thingy sighting when I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building. And that's it. Remember though, this really isn't urgent, so you can put it off for a bit or if something else comes up. The rest of the jobs are on the board, so make sure to check it out. Let's see here. Yeah, the stuff with Muse had a lot more to do with, like, honestly, the way, like, noble society is and how, like, torn Muse felt having such, basically, like, a split, like, she'd been living double lives, basically. Also, I feel like calling any of the Trails characters emo is just sort of, like, it's one of those things where it's like, were you listening in the story? Or are you just saying this to win an argument? Because, like, when you say emo, there's a very particular image that comes to mind. Even Emma being the least like, yeah, I'm gonna go, woo, of the group. She's not emo. She's just a quiet, more like reserved person. You know? She's probably the most introverted of the entire group. That doesn't make her emo. Let's see here. I guess with the Elisa comparison, like literally it's not even the same situation. Like well, yeah, they're introverted, but I'm saying that like you really you think she's an extrovert? I guess I could see that. I mean, the end all like truth of the matter is that usually a well-written character isn't like black and white one way or the other. But but like whatchamacname it? Elisa hiding her family is literally just I don't want to be bombarded with people knowing I'm from the Reinford Foundation. It's not even on the same planet as like, alright guys, so magic exists and I'm a witch and I have a talking cat. Please just treat me like a normal person that you haven't met before. You know? I guess looking at her as being composed could be a way to go and like cover it. I mean, the way I sort of see like the extrovert introvert, rather than just being like an extrovert is only like, oh boy, I'm bouncy energetic all the time, and an introvert is, oh boy, loneliness, I wish to be by myself. It's more of a matter of like where you get your energy from. And when I think of Emma, like she does definitely like get a lot of her. She does enjoy being around other people and like and whatnot. That has nothing to do with being extroverted and introverted. But I sort of see the way that she tries to go and sort of like think on like what's the right way to word this? Like it's I feel like with her I believe at least in a lot of the earlier stuff when we haven't fully gotten to see like all that makes Emma that she probably does have a bit more of that like feeling more at ease. She definitely opens up as she opens up more. I can believe like by the time the whole witch thing is out of the cabinet, like way more of an like the extroverted side of her coming out, because she's no longer trying to hide stuff. But she was like a nervous wreck half the time in Cold Steel 1. Birth requests, which you may choose to accept or ignore, are posted to the board in each guild house. If you approach the board and okay. Yep, that's how the board works. Once you've heard all 3 witnesses have to say, come back here. We can go over all the testimonies and take a stab at figuring this mess out. Understood. The Ravens hang out right here in the city, in the warehouse district, and in the warehouse district. Wait, I read that completely wrong, right? The Ravens hang out right here in the city, in the warehouse district. We might check in with them first. Oh, what? Elisa's not a gnome, though. Like, yeah, her dad is, like, you know, the leader of the gnomes and whatnot, right? But it's not like she was raised in, you know, as a member of the 13 labs or whatever, like, whatever the number is. Like, she's just a person. Like, she's not a gnome. Right, the warehouse district is across the bridge by the harbor. Let's move out. Honestly, Reen, with those kinds of like discussions with if if I were like in your shoes and running into that kind of like nonsensical discussion, I feel like I would just be like, agree to disagree, see ya, and then just sort of like very quickly just like escape the room, or the call, or comment section, or whatever it might be. Because like I wouldn't say that like a person's not allowed to have whatever opinion they have, but it does seem like it's a pattern of like they've got this one opinion already, and everything else is being shaped around making it seem like things are one way. Come, ingredient hunters. Looking for someone to help me complete... Oh, wait. Orvid, no! To complete a list of ingredients found in the Ruan region. Easy, fun job to do in your spare time. Interested persons are to come to Minoria Village. A representative of our firm will wait on the second floor of White Magnolia. Prior experience not required. I have plenty of experience, Orvid. This is a job to take a photograph of the Sapphire Tower. No necessary equipment will be provided. Details of the job will be provided to the research staff member. He's staying in Hotel Blanche, room 101. Right? A dangerous monster, Mercury Viper, has... It sounds like a stand name. Mercury Viper! It's been sighted alongside the Vista Forest Road. Visitors feel it's with a branch are refined to note. Specializes in poison attacks. Okay. And go side meets this one is high physical defense. We should get some arts. Yeah. Oh boy. I don't doubt that there is always the possibility of like of Nihon Falcom going and putting in like some like vague reference alluding to the future in one of their NPC dialogues, considering the amount of text that there is. But like that's yeah. Alright, so let's swing by the hotel for... That's right, there's people advertising everywhere you go here now. Wait, this is the... or the first floor... Well, I guess... no, wait. Wait, no. No. Oh, here. Here we go. Excuse me, can we have a moment? Sure, what's going on? Well, you wouldn't happen to be Santos, would you? We saw your request on the board. Oh, your bracers. Phew, finally I was getting worried. If you're free, I'd like to get right down to business. How about it? Sure. Yep, good to go. So, what's the job? Okay, here's what I need. I want you to take a photograph of something in Sapphire Tower. And that something, specifically, is on the roof. Sapphire Tower, huh? The old ruin just off of the Orient Causeway, right? Bingo! Figured you know about it. What do you want a photograph of the tower for? Is it for an editorial, maybe? No, not at all. I was dispatched by the History of Museum in the capital. This task is for research purposes. Ah, gotcha! It's an academic investigation. Bingo again! I'll admit, this isn't exactly run-of-the-mill research, though. Run-of-the-mill? Let's worry about that later. First, let's go over the details of the job. If NPC dialogue is quote-unquote vital, then I know nothing about, like, anything happening in Cold Steel onwards. Like, when I first played through the Trails of the Sky games, I was like, oh boy, like, look at all the stuff that's happening, interpersonal relationships and whatnot, right? And I read basically every single, like, bit of dialogue as it was happening. Mind you, this was, like 6 years ago, probably, at this point. But, like, Cold Steel did have that, in very particular areas. Like you could go and see it in like the main towns because you'd be interacting with those NPCs throughout the whole thing, but not so much with uh the whenever you go and visit another town. Yeah, and I do feel like that is definitely the majority situation. Like the way that NPCs work in the Trails games is definitely one of those like selling point things. But I think it's more of a thing that gets you into the series rather than being like a reoccurring like boy oh boy, you know, I sure am I can't wait for Hajime no Kiseki to get fully translated so I can hear all the random NPC dialogue. Cause like, no man, I want to know about everything that's happened. Alright, let's go over the details of the job. Oops, sorry, I got a bit sidetracked. How much have I said so far? You want us to climb to the top of the tower and photograph something. We just need to know what that something is. Oh, so there's these mysterious objects on the roof of the tower. We know they're ancient artifacts of some kind, but outside of that, we got nothing. Without much else to go on, the only thing we researchers can conclude is that they're devices of some kind. Actually, I might have an idea of what you're talking about. They look like weird pedestals, right? Oh, you know about them? Bingo, bingo, bingo! They're exactly like pedestals. Oh, cool. Then yeah, I've seen them around before. I don't think they work anymore, though. Actually, about that might not be entirely true. Huh? The device in Severo Tower has reportedly been activated. What? It's actually working? The museum's received a report about that from a very reliable source. I doubt they were mistaken. Huh, interesting. So that's why you wanted to check this out so quickly. Exactly. Anyway, we need to record the current state of the device. Talk about spooky. Yeah, probably a good idea to look into it. Is the device dangerous? We don't suspect it poses any danger, but for now, but you never know. We can't say for sure, anything could happen, so be very careful. Of course, I've got no intention of letting my guard down. Just to double check, you only need a photograph of the device in question, right? Yes, please bring the photograph straight to me. I'm going to lend you a camera too, but I'll need to return it once you're back. Alright, I'm counting on you. Orbital camera. This is pretty clunky. Yeah, if you want to research quality, you'll need a hunk of machinery like this. Oh, by the way, I've already set the photo quartz. All you need to do is snap the shutter. Yeah, got it. Okay, one more time. I need to go to the top of the Severo Tower, take a picture of the device on the roof, and return with the camera, the photo, and return the camera. That about sizes of it? Perfect. Oh, one more thing. No need for fancy or trick angles. A single composition for the photo is best. This is for research purposes only, so try to get the most head-on shot you can. Okay, keep it simple. No problem. Sorry, I can't wait to see the photo. Stay safe up there. Oh boy. Honestly, it sounds like you went on a wild ride talking with this person. You keep surprising me every single time I walk by. You stop it. Alright. We had a full-on, basically a loading screen. I don't have any medals. Give me medals. Exchange. Yes. Here we go. Alright, obviously, this is just an excuse to play blackjack. Let's go. Alright. Everything. I win! Easy game. Easy game. Bye. That's all I'm doing at blackjack. Alright, have fun. Oh no, I have to go back inside the other way. Alright guys, have fun. Yeah, no, the the whole bit with Elisa in the prologue is only like it's literally the beginning of a long, long car crash. All right, let's go meet up with the Ravens. Ah, is that you, Lloyd? Oh, it's you guys. Lloyd, I have already changed my voice 3 times since you talked to me on the boat, on the airship. Where will it end up by the end of the cutscene? No one knows. How about, already tried out your rod? No, not yet. I had some places I needed to go. I see, I see. Well then, want to check out the spot nearby? I know a really great location. Really? Oh, yes, please. Hey, weren't we gonna ask the Ravens about the ghost? Of course we are. But we can make a short stop, right? Please? Fine, hurry up and get over with. No worries. It won't take that much time. Let me show you, follow me. Yeah! I will say, one of my biggest issues with Elisa is the fact that that first bit with her, that very first scene and her being so soon because of it, is one of the reasons why I feel it's harder to introduce people into the game. Because a lot of the people I know that I know would like Trails games would be completely turned off by seeing, you know, just, oh, it's a blonde girl with like twin tails in her long hair. It's basically Twin Tails. Being all like tsundere because, oh boy, get booba on face. Look, guys, is this you like? You know, it's like, it's probably one of the worst writing instances of like writing decisions that they could have made, especially for starting out a new like series of games in the Trails game series, like major yikes. And yeah, no, Elisa has like very little like. I feel like, well, yes, Elisa is definitely like involved with some of the stuff with the Rhineford Company, like support for the branch campus, but that's like basically just ignoring that her mom exists. This is the spot you were talking about? Yep, look at the surface of the water. See, there's a ripple in the water, right? There's a sign you can pull up a fish here. You should be able to find them in most bodies of water, so be sure to keep an eye on your travels. Okay, so basically, just pay attention to the surface of the water. Got it. Now enough about finding fish spots. Now, next, let me give you this. This is bait for fishing, but it's not sold in stores, so you have to find it on your own. It dropped by monsters, though, so any bracer like you shouldn't have any trouble. Ah, that's good to hear. And that's about it. You'll have to find out the rest of the stuff by trying stuff. Yeah, got it. Thanks for all the help. No, my pleasure. It's all part of being a member of the Fisherman Guild. Well then, catch you later. I expect great results. Alright, anyways, have fun with not fishing, Estelle. Yo, they got an advertisement right outside their gang hangout. Oh, that's right, they get portraits in this game. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, Elisa didn't really have much to do with Valimar ultimately, to be honest. Aside from being a secondary contract holder. Man, I've been feeling worn out lately. We've been working like dogs at training, but it still doesn't feel like we're any stronger. I don't get why we're having trouble with these random friggin' monsters on the road. It isn't just us though, huh? Everyone's been saying the monsters are getting real dangerous lately. Like, everything's gotten a couple times more powerful than it used to. It's freaky. Now that you mention it. Whatever. How about we have a night on the town? First one I've had in a while. Or we've had in a while. We can hit up Levantar in North Block. How's that sound? Oh, that place with the remodeled second floor? That's a casino now. Oh, yeah. Sounds great, especially since I hear the dealers are hot chicks. Maybe I can show them my strength at poker, if you know what I mean. Now that's a plan. Karn is out of town, so if we want to cut loose a bit, now's the time. Do you seriously think you can get away with that? Agate? What the hell is this? I'm trying to say, what the hell is this? I just now need to go and like just put Agate's face on top of the Dante meme right now. I feel like the only way Celine would have more of a presence than Emma is if you didn't use Emma in your party ever. Like, Celine is the bridge between Reen and Emma, especially in the early parts of the games. And if you don't build the other half of the bridge, then yeah, obviously the cat's gonna seem like it has more of a presence. What the hell is this? I hear all about I hear all about how you've improved, and when I show up, you guys are acting like this. It's just a joke, man. It's totally a joke. Wait, is that newbie bracer chick, Estelle? Hey guys, it's been a while. We last met at the tournament, I think. Sounds right. Oh man, we watched you from the stands after our fight all the way to the finals. You were incredible. I followed up for you all over again. Thanks. Anyway, we're here for a reason, guild business, actually. Is the guy who saw a white shadow here today? White shadow, you mean? Yeah, they must mean that. You know what I'm talking about then? Well, spit it out already. Stop wasting our time, it's valuable. Well, wait just one damn minute. Where do you get off making demands like that? Huh? You pissing me off. You abandon us, leave us in the dust, you become a bracer of all the... I feel like trying to say fugging, if I don't, like, specifically enunciate, like, the G in there, it's just going to sound like I'm dropping an F-bomb. Which, obviously, is the point, it's just the censorship of it, but as someone who doesn't particularly like to swear, I'm just gonna be like, what a fucking lord. And then you come back to us, only when it's convenient for you. And you expect us to tell you whatever? Well, you could just piss right off. Yee, Rocco! Huh, you're a prideful son of a gun. Rocco, same as ever. What do you want me to do then, huh? Get down and beg? You gotta fight us here and now. Why? What? Why? Dude, calm down. Shut it. We need to settle this. You win, we'll tell you what you want. We win, you don't get to act like the puffed up kingfish no more. Suits me just fine. Let's see how tough you guys have gotten. Alright, you three, come get some. Oh man, why things turn out like this? Yeah, but we get to fight Estelle again. I don't know if that's really the point here. Okay then, they'll expect me to hold back. And then Estelle murdered the three of them. Don't let me get you slacking again. Alright. Alright. This ideally would be much smoother if I had a way to go, if I'll have to go if I had like more people so I could go and throw out a heal on the agate, but I'll have to make do. Actually, what healing items do I have? Yeah, I'll use a tear bomb.
We're good to go.
All right, there we go. I thought that said Final Smash for a second there. This piano is going hard. Did I equip agate with anything? I feel like I forgot to do that. Yeah, that damage difference between agate and Nestel is a bit rough. Don't you look away. Okay. Honestly, this just sounds like somebody you just don't want to chat with at this point. Bye-bye. Oh, that's right, they can revive. And you got the 50% heal. No! Alright. Honestly, just stay down. At the very least, make them waste a turn. Don't you be loafing around like that. Don't let me catch you slacking. These two are just like... We're just trying to fight him and they're just yelling at each other over and over again to not suck. Don't you look away. You ain't beat me that easily. Will this land before it will? Alright. Don't be loafing about like that. Alright, now let's try and push him into a corner. Ooh, you... ha, Seal! What are you gonna do now, bud? Huh? You can't even revive your friends anymore. Yeah, let's not let the sole remaining guy get the half HP heal. ability. That would be rough. Just one more round. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. You've met your doom.
Care for a rematch?
You guys are strong. I give. If I had a white flag, I'd be waving it. God damn it. Guess it wasn't total BS that you guys were in the tournament. You still ain't pulling. I don't know why. It would be total in character from say. You still aren't putting enough effort into it, though. Even so, you guys are really good for civilians. Like, really, really good. Why not stop wasting your time here and become bracers? What? Bracers? Us? No way! Hey, the kill doesn't discriminate. Hackett became a bracer, and so did I. And I started out as a clueless kid. Estelle, there are some people who would argue that you still are a clueless kid. I'm not one of those people, though. But there are people. Yeah, I can safely put both of my hands up in the air and say I have zero connection or interest in Reddit in almost every degree. Like, I think there's the only like time I go and like check out a Reddit is like, I think recently when I finished Final Fantasy XIV's like expansion, I wanted to go and see what some people were saying about it. So I looked at Reddit for maybe like 20 minutes, and that's basically it. Like, the only other time I end up on Reddit is when I'm trying to do a Google search, and like I tried to look up like a question, and somebody asked the same question on Reddit, and so it's like, here's somebody asking this question on Reddit. Here's what they said. Yeah, I feel like some of these online communities is literally where you'll go and find a lot of. It doesn't even matter if the person's opinion is good or not. It's more so of the whole like, I have to stake my pride on getting upvotes so I don't look like a loser. You know, Reddit gold, whatever that is. And so people are not going to back down. You guys should be able to do it, no problem. Don't make promises you can't keep. A bracer is more than just hired muscle. There's a lot of jobs that need more than just a mindless fighting. You should know that well enough yourself. Well, yeah, but even so. Yeah, that's right. Fighting's just about the only thing we're good at. Shit, now there's nothing that be that simple. Anyway, deal's a deal. I'll tell you what you want to know. Alright, let's hear it. Like we said, we're looking for the guy who saw a white shadow. We heard that one of you saw it? Yeah, someone did. He ain't here today, but you're looking for Belden. He joined about a year ago, long after Agate left. You might have seen him before, though, Agate. Oh yeah, I think I did. We talked a bit when I came by on the last case. Belden actually hasn't been by since seeing that thing, though, actually. I heard some few people saying he's stuck in bed from shock of seeing a ghost. What? Do you mean he was cursed? Doomed to die? Suffer for... don't know about that, but I do know he's damn scared. Oh no. You're right. That's also another game that I got like 90% of the way through and then didn't finish. I have a problem. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised considering, like... I mean, Tokyo Xanadu already has references to the Trails games, what with Toa being a character in it. I wouldn't be surprised them going and be like, ah yes, White Shadow here, White Shadow there. There we go. You know, why not? He's always been this sort of spineless rich kid, though. So, what's he doing pretending to be a punk if he's got a nice family? Ah, whatever. We'll hit him up with for details. Where does this kid live? It's a big place to the right of the mayor's mansion. Some old fart named Norman owns the joint. Belden's his oldest son. Just right in the mayor's mansion. Got it. Thanks for your help, guys. Okay, now we know where to go. Let's go and meet this Belden dude. Sounds good. I do not like Tokyo Xanadu's protagonist. I feel like he's all of the worst aspects of your like sort of like constantly bored anime protagonist that for some reason is still oddly like super caring and nice and does whatever nonsense, you know? The supporting cast was interesting, though the quote-unquote main girl was basically just like, what if Elisa, but with even more like attitude? You know, like how Elisa has sort of like a occasional bits of like punk to her, though not super strong. The main heroine in that one is just sort of like, she's like, I'll do it all by myself. Shut up! I don't care. Go out. I don't remember. I think isn't Mitsuki the like martial artist girl that likes or she's got like blue hair or whatever. The person I really liked was the idol. I was super hyped when she got her thingy. See you guys. Don't get into any true crap just because you're bored. Just shut up. You guys keep at it and stop by again sometime. Hopefully without beating us up next time. Keep up the good work, Estelle. Well there you go. Now we know why you like her. Oh. Okay. I do not know any. Like I said, I only got like 90% of the way through. I remember getting to the point where the dude that the mysterious white robed man's identity was revealed, and that was like the last thing I did basically. Is this that Belden dude's home? Just outside the mayor's mansion. Looks like the place. Oh, welcome. I'm sorry, we have these plants in such an odd place that you have to walk around them to get to where you want to go. I'll make sure that we have one of our manservants move it later. Also, I'm sorry, but my husband isn't home at the moment. He's busy at the hotel. Just keep it for a secret, because I do actually plan on replaying it at some point. I've sort of reached the point with the game where it's been so long that I've forgotten most of the key details of it, which means that I can effectively go back and like sort of do like a semi-blind playthrough again. So I don't want to go and like absorb a bunch of information that's gonna be in my head when I do it. Honestly, if it weren't for the fact that the game is really long and I have a way bigger list of games I would want to do, I'd probably end up streaming it at some point as part of like just me going through all of the Trails games. But because like it's just like a standalone thing and like I wasn't super impressed by it, I probably won't do that. I would ask that you go and see him there. Huh? Actually, we're not here to see your husband, ma'am. We were hoping we could speak with Belden. Oh goodness, you're here for Belden? I'm sorry, I thought you were here on election business. Election? Wait, ma'am, is your husband? Yes, my husband is Norman, one of the mayoral candidates. He's in the top floor of the hotel as its election headquarters, you see. His supporters are doing whatever it is that people do working for an election do up there. I see. Okay. Oh, we're from the Racer Guild, actually. We kind of want to ask your son some questions, if that's okay. The Racer Guild? Oh no! Has Belden done something wrong? No, ma'am. Nothing wrong like that. We believe he may have witnessed something strange, though. We'd like to ask him some questions, if she'd let us. Something strange? He didn't tell you about what he saw, ma'am. I'm afraid not. I'm happy to have him home for the first time in ages, but since he's barely spoken to me since he got back. And my husband's time is so dominated by the elections that he won't even talk to his son. Oh, really? Isn't Yuri the protag in Vesperia? Or is that the like blonde dude? I see. You mind if we talk to Belden Mem? If he's got some problems, we can at least talk him out about it. We can at least let him talk about it. Okay. You said yes when I was like, okay, so it is the main character. Okay. That sounds like a great idea. Please go ahead. Belden's room is on the second floor. In fact, he's the only one who lives on the second floor. See, look, this room, this is all his. We, as a family, my husband and I, we live in the kitchen. Like, I know that, like, obviously, like, PSP limitations and whatnot, and also just the way that they're designed. But it's honestly kind of funny. It's like, here's the son's room. There are 3 beds. Is it like, here's the husband and wife, here's the younger brother, here's the big brother? Like, do they all just sleep in the same room? Excuse me, could we talk to you for a minute? What the hell am I doing? Coming running back here just 'cause Dad ain't here. I'm pathetic. Hey, I got the people when they're talking to you. Eh? Oh, whoa! Who are you guys? Come on, Belden. Don't tell me you don't know me by reputation, at least. What? Honestly, yeah. I feel like just for like every person there, like it's just a crappy situation. At least in the Cold Steel games, they like will just sort of put up like a bunch of doors leading that you can't like doors leading to other parts of the house that you can't open. So there's like more of an illusion of there being, you know, more places, even if you can't like wander through every room of the house. But this is just sort of one of those. And this is something that has a lot of older RPGs do, but it's still funny regardless. Again, where are you doing in my house? I have some questions for you about, and your old lady sent us. Got some time? I guess. What do you want to ask? Well, we heard you saw a white shadow recently. We were wondering if you'd mind telling us about it. Oh, that. I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. Anytime I remember too much about it, I just get scared all over again. The heck is this? What the hell is this? You're a raven. Man up already. Talk. I'll talk. I get up scaring the poor kid. He doesn't need to wet himself. Hey, he's talking, right? Come on, details, make with him. Okay. I was living in the warehouse where the crew hanged out until a week ago. I usually only come back here for food, you see? I slept over there, you know, so I could, like, chill with my bros. You know, just bros sleeping together. Nothing, just bro. You've got to be kidding me. How in the name of the gods could you not want to live in a big comfy house like this? Although, didn't you used to live like that, Agate? Well, no, you don't understand. All my parents and my brother all sleep in here too. I'd rather sleep on the couch with my bros. Don't change the subject. So, you were with the crew, what happened? Like I said, it was a week ago. The crew was all boozed up and asleep, but I woke up for some reason. Though I thought I'd go outside, feel the night air, you know, and then I saw it. You mean the white shadow? Yeah, a white shadow floating up in the air! I was in some sort of old-fashioned get-up, cape and all, and it was dancing in the air! I mean, so you're saying that with Yuri, there's moments where he will just like sound like a completely different person? I actually like Vesperia is the one of the Tales games I haven't played that much of. I own it on like the PS4. I got it when it first came out, but that was like right before school got super crazy. So, so yeah, I don't have any particular attachment to doing that one in English. Uh, I played through all of my Tales games experiences have been in English, but like I'll go and probably just do like a sample of the cast or whatever and see if it's too jarring or not. I might end up just doing it Japanese though if it is kind of like whoop whoop. The one problem with Japanese is that there's a part of me that feels like I still need to read it out loud even though they're literally saying it just in another language. But yeah, it's rather specific. Sure you weren't just drunk, tired, and seeing things? Nah, no way. That scared me right out of being drunk. I tried to scream, but couldn't even do that. After that thing flew out of the northwest, flew off to the northwest, I ran into the warehouse, yelling and woke everyone up. That just got me a punch from Rocco, though. Okay, yeah, I see. So, when did this happen? Do you remember? I guess around 2 in the morning. Yeah, there's definitely like a charm to going reading out loud, and I feel like for me personally, when I'm reading out loud, like when I like with both this and with like 14 and whatnot, um, like me reading aloud has makes me like sort of process what the stuff that's I'm like saying and reading a lot more clearly, which makes it all sort of stick in your head a lot more. So, now remember this whole thing. I came home to try and forget all that. Now I get why you ran home. You just didn't want to sleep in some place where you'd seen something scary. You're a failure of a punk, you know that? You'd be better off just quitting the Ravens and staying home. Yeah, I know I'm not cut out for it, but well, I just can't face my dad. He's busy with the election and not home much, and that's why I came back, but once the election is over, I'll have to face him one way or the other. And if he manages to win, my life will get even more restrictive. So basically, you're just running away from something you don't like. Well, yeah, and you damn well know it too. The answer, genius, is to find your own answer and stop relying on other people. I'll tell your old lady the same thing. I get. We're done here. Estelle, let's go. Right. Felden, thanks for talking to us. Yeah. Bye. It'd be nice if my husband and my son had the chance to talk to each other, but he's been so busy with the election going on now that he can't even take a few minutes to come back home. Alrighty. We are going to end there. Like I said at the beginning, this was going to be a shorter stream. I've got some stuff I got to take care of for tonight, but I definitely wanted to get in some Trails of the Sky while I could. But yeah, thanks for coming by, Rain. I could definitely see doing a schmarmy. It is I, Eustace Alborea of the Duke House Alborea. Would be kind of funny, though. Definitely not his characterization. But yeah, thanks for coming by, and tomorrow I should be more Tales of Symphonia. I actually have gotten a confirmation that Kasai will be able to hop in for the finale, which will be like 1 or 2 more streams of that, probably. So we'll be doing co-op for the last battle and whatnot. So I'm really looking forward to that. And but yeah, I'll see you guys later, and you take care. Bye bye.